All right, welcome everyone on a Saturday morning and taking time out of your weekend to attend the session about Women's Day. And thanks to Suza and Nandit and Pune community to organize this session and having me talk here. It's really a privilege to talk to all of you here. And so, yeah, today I would be talking about Microsoft Viva. It's an employee experience portal. So, um, I'll explain you the introduction, what Viva is about, and we'll understand different modules. So it's not more of a technical session, but it is more of what you can get out of Viva and what Viva provides you. Like it's still a new concept here, and there are new features releasing day in and day out for Viva. So I'd like to explore what features it has to provide and how it can help your organization, how you can, how different modules target different things. All right. So a little thing about me, like Smita already mentioned, I'm the Microsoft MVP for business applications. I started my career working as a development and an architect in SharePoint, and now currently I'm a partner and project delivery manager. So Dragon is my link to my blog. You'll get to learn something about Power Automate from my blog. So Microsoft Viva is an employee experience portal that brings together communication. So it allows you to better collaborate with your team, with your colleagues, and with your leadership team. And you can gain knowledge. Like for example, with Microsoft Viva, you don't have to search for knowledge. It will show you the knowledge, so you don't have to look for it. The knowledge will come to you. So that is how you will learn. For example, the company has a product, and then you don't have any idea about the product of your organization, but you want to gain knowledge. Then you don't have to search for knowledge for that knowledge. The knowledge will come to you. So in future slides, I'll show you how that works, but it is really great in order to gain knowledge about anything within your company. Then it also provides great learning opportunities. You don't have to look for learning opportunities. Your manager can assign you some learning courses. You can also look for learning courses available within your environment. Search for it, and it would be readily available on your fingertips. Then you will have access to various resources like easily from your Teams app or from SharePoint or from any of the Microsoft 365 applications, rather than you going to a specific web browser URL and find resources. You'll see resources everywhere around your Microsoft 365 environment. Whatever applications you are using, it will make it easily available. The resources are made easily available using Viva platform. It also provides you great insights on being more productive and providing well-being to the employees. So, for example, if you are working too late every day, it will remind you to wrap up your work within your working hours, so that you are not overburdened in the work. Even your manager is also gets an insight if you are overburdened with work, and that way manager can better plan your work. So those are some great insights personally, and also the leadership team and the managers also get good insights on their team well-being and improving the productivity of their team. So there are a lot of great insights which you must be currently getting in your Outlook emails from Viva Insights. So what are the different Viva modules? So first Viva module is Viva Topic. It falls under the knowledge section for Viva. So for example, if you want to gain knowledge about anything in the company, you can gain knowledge via Viva Topics. So we will see it in detail in next slides. Then, as I talked about Viva Insight, it gives a lot of information about your well-being, about your productivity, about to the manager and the leadership team. And then Viva Connections brings all the information together at your fingertips using Microsoft Teams, and it gives you like your personalized content within Microsoft Teams. And Viva Learning is how you can keep yourself updated with the learning courses, and then managers can assign learning courses to their team members for them to keep updated with the technology and anything that new they need to learn. And even they can track progress on how their team are doing with the assigned learning courses. And you can also find learning courses for yourself if you feel that, okay, you need to learn something. All right, so talking about Viva Topics. So Viva Topics discovers and organizes information from the company-wide content. So any content that exists within organization, Microsoft AI will organize together it as a Viva topic. So then tool surfaces that information, like whatever company-wide content exists, it will surface the information in terms of topic cards, topic pages, and topic center. It is done by Microsoft AI, and also you can create the content manually, but AI does a lot of job on, for example, there is, as I mentioned before, that organization has a product called PDF markup, and you are new to organization and you don't know anything about that product. So what Microsoft AI will do, whatever information exists across the M365 environment for PDF markup, it will create the topic cards, topic pages, and topic centers for gathering, and it would gather the knowledge for PDF markup and put it in there. And like it saves you time from creating all those manual knowledge base for that product. Though you'll have to do some manual work to create the topics, but then all information to be put from looking for from the information that exists within the environment, that's what AI will do. So it will like save 80% of your time on putting the content together for any of the concepts or any of the products that exist within your organization. So why should we care about Viva Topics? How does it help the users or employees within the organization? So it is very useful for new employees. Whenever a new employee joins an organization, they need to know about certain organization projects or processes or the products. So you don't have to assign a person of doing the knowledge transfer of those things to that new employee. Rather, you can direct them to certain Viva topics, and they can by themselves gain knowledge about those things from Viva. So that helps reducing time on doing personal knowledge transfers. Then, for example, if a new person is added to an existing project, but that new person doesn't know anything about that project, so if there is a knowledge base exist in terms of Viva topics, they can like go through that knowledge base and get themselves familiar with the existing project. And someone who wants to refresh their knowledge on something they worked on before, but want to like know more on what happened within that project. So it reduces amount of time that people spend to look for information. For example, as I'll show before how these topics are accessible is you don't have to search for topics. It will be readily available. For example, if there is a term called PDF markup in the Teams chat, it will get highlighted and you can click on it and you go to the topic page for PDF markup. So it's not that you will go and search about PDF markup, but wherever you see the term PDF markup, it will be highlighted as a topic. You can hover over it, you can click on it, and then access the information of that topic. So it makes knowledge contextual. So whatever context, even if you're in Word, even if you're in SharePoint or Teams or Excel, wherever that word is mentioned, it makes it contextual to go to that topic. So from whichever M365 app you are using. So you don't go somewhere to find the knowledge. Knowledge will find you. That's what Viva topic is about. All right, let's see how it looks. So here you'll see that there is a word called restore, which is created as a topic, and it is mentioned in the Teams channel chat message, and that is created as a topic in the in the Viva topic. So that word is highlighted here. You can hover over the word. It shows a topic card, and then when you click on the word, it will show you the topic page. So here you are not searching for this information. The information is coming to you. So that is what is about. It makes the knowledge contextual rather than looking for information. The information comes to you. And this is how you see it on the mobile view. All right, so what are topic cards? So whenever a topic is mentioned in any of the applications, like in example shown here, there is a topic mentioned so, and you have to just hover over that topic in order to, and that will show you a topic card. So whenever you hover over a term, like Viva topic term, it will show you the topic card, which will show brief information on what that term is about. It will show you the list of people who know about, who are the knowledge expert about that topic. And it will also suggest you some resources related to that topic. So this is all like almost done by AI based on whatever information exists in your environment. Though you can manually add the information in here, but half of the work would be done by AI. Then topic pages. So whenever you click on the specific topic from here, it will take you the topic pages where you can see detailed information of specific topic like the description, synonyms, acronyms, and the people who are experts of that knowledge and who understand the subject, and also detailed references of this topic. So this is this can also be manually created by someone by putting the information. If the information about that topic doesn't exist in the environment and AI can't find it, it can be created manually, but it also can be created with AI. All right. So Topic Center, what is Topic Center? It's a Microsoft SharePoint site which serves as a center for knowledge and contains links to various topic pages. So it contains links to various topics. For example, if you are looking for some topics somewhere and you want to see list of topics that exist within the organization, you can come to a Topic Center, and then you can check the information about various topics. And also this is for administrators, for them to manage the topics. And then if they want to create a topic manually or put the information about the topic, about specific topic on the topic page. All right. And one cool feature it gives is Ask the Expert. So this feature has been introduced recently. So whenever you go to a topic page, there is a section called Ask the Expert, and you can ask a specific information about that topic. So if whatever information or whatever question you want to ask, you put in the question there, and then if answer exists in the environment, then AI will automatically answer that question. Or if information doesn't exist, then the details are sent to the knowledge experts for that topic, and then they can provide answer to this particular question. And then this question is added for reference on that topic page so that it is generally available to all the users. And this is how it creates kind of an FAQ for that topic, which helps build the topic better. Like, for example, if there are more people reading about that topic and they have the question. So like more content and knowledge is built around that topic using those FAQ, frequently asked questions. So I found this as a cool feature because, of course, when you are reading about something, you may have questions in your mind that, okay, I know about this, but what about these questions I have about topic? And you don't have to like go offline and ask those questions to knowledge experts. And even if you go offline and ask that question, those answers just are for you. But rather, if you do it here, that gets logged, and then it's also useful for other users to know about the questions that you ask and what were the answers for that question. All right, so that was about Viva Topics. Then let's explore what are Viva Insights. So these are also really cool features because it is totally based on AI, and it based on your routine, based on your tasks, based on what you do in your day. It creates certain insights which help you to be better productive within your work and provide you well-being to the people. So you can balance productivity and your well-being. So how it works is it is an Teams app and also web features and tools which help businesses and people to thrive. It is data driven, and it's also privacy protected. So it's not like that any private information would get leaked because of Viva Insights. So there are different types of insights. One of it is personal insights, which are really very personal to you and only available to you as an user, and no one can access your personal insights. Then there are manager insights, so insights specific to managers for their team, for the productivity of their team and well-being of their team. And then leader insights are for top management. To know how their different teams are performing, how is the culture in the organization, and provide them insights on how things can be improved within their organization. And then there are there are advanced insights that administrator can configure based on whatever their needs are. All right, so let's talk about personal insights. So the personal insights are completely personal and private, so you don't need to worry about like someone else is seeing your personal information. Then there are few things that you can do via personal insights. We'll go into each topic in detail. So it helps you stay connected with your team, with your manager, and with your organization. It helps you protect your time, you need to eliminate distractions sometimes, right? Because you want to focus on work. Then you stop multitasking if that multitasking is hampering your productivity, and allows you to focus on core priorities to accomplish your goals and your commitments. Then it also helps you, reminds you to send praises, because it's always great to appreciate your team members on whatever good they might have done. And then also helps you reflect, take a moment on what you have accomplished, on whatever commitments you have fulfilled, anything that is left out, or how you are feeling about your work. And then Headspace is a good thing for you to meditate, which is for your well-being. It is a guided meditation which helps with your mental well-being. Then, of course, take a break, breathing break during your work day, so which helps you remain more focused in your work. Then start a virtual commute. It will remind you to stop your work so that you are not stop your work before your day ends, and so that you are not overburdened with work, and it will help you seamlessly close your workday. And then also uses Microsoft To Do to maintain your tasks, so that it can remind you of anything you're missing to do, or anything you've forgotten, or for you to take actions from your to-do list. All right, so let's go into each of these features in detail. So what is Stay Connected? It helps you identify in important collaborators. So for example, if you're working with few users or a few team members on a daily basis, it helps you to pin those users so that you can easily collaborate with them. It helps. It also gives you reminder of setting one-on-one meeting with the users, because you are working them so frequently, or one-on-one meeting with your managers. And then if if there is a conflict, it also reminds you that, okay, so the meeting that you have on your calendar already has a conflict. So it will give you the reminders for the conflict and ask you to reschedule it. Then it will help you to stay on top of your outstanding task suggestions. For example, if you targeted to complete some task by some time, and then if still those tasks are outstanding, it will keep reminding you that, so that you get your task completed with your commitment. Then some documents, if those are shared with you and you haven't read those documents, so it will remind you to catch up on those unread documents. Then if you are mentioned in email and you might have missed that email, then it will provide you like pinned important contacts. Then upcoming meetings that need your RSVP. So for example, that you receive a lot of meeting invites, but you're not able to accept those invitations, and you haven't done RSVP for those meetings, it will remind you that, okay, these are the upcoming meetings, so you need to provide your RSVP for. And AI would like find commitments from your emails, like follow-ups requests. For example, if you are saying in your email that, okay, I'll send an invite for this meeting, but then you forgot to send that invite. So that's where AI will pick up, and then it will tell you that, okay, you've told someone that you will send the invite, but you haven't sent that invite to that person. So that is how it will read your emails and pick up those things that, okay, these were the commitments that you made, or you need to make a follow-up to some person or a request. So it really helps you stay on top of your work, and you don't miss on small things that you might forget about during your work because you're focusing on something, but it will help you remind all of those stuff. Right. So it also helps you protect your time. So there is a lot of things to do during your work day, right? But then you need some focus time for you to perform your work, so that you can book focus time in your calendar for future days, so that you can focus on your work and getting things done and not get distracted because of other things. So that's how the protect time will allow you to focus, to schedule your focus time, so that you're not disturbed during that time and you can really focus on your work. You can, the Viva Insights will remind you to send praise to your colleagues. You can do it from Viva Insights homepage available within Teams. Then you can also set reminders to set the praise, to give the praises, so you don't forget about giving a high five to your team members or colleagues. And then you can also see the praise history on whatever praises that you have given before to your colleagues. Right, then reflect in Viva Insights. So not every day we feel great about working. Some days are good, some days are bad, and some days are hectic. So it's good to reflect on how you are feeling, and you can log that within Viva Insights, and then it will give you like a history of how your feelings have changed over time. So for example, if you're feeling sad every day, then it will give you insight that, okay, now it has been a long term since you've been not feeling great, so that you can reflect on it and put the steps together on making you feel happy. So it builds an emotional awareness, habit of emotional awareness, because like people working from home and you are only within your work environment, it is very important to get an emotional awareness on how you are feeling for your well-being. So that is how Viva Insight helps to build a habit of your own emotional awareness and make you stay happy if you're going the other direction. This will also help you understand your emotional strengths, weaknesses, and all those driving factors. And this ultimately helps your productivity and your well-being. All right. So you can also do mindfulness meditation using the Headspace application within Viva Insights. So it provides you guided meditation and focus music from Headspace. So like you have hectic work schedule and you may not get time to do meditation. But since the lifestyle these days has become so hectic and you don't get that silent movements within your work hours or within your day. That's how Viva Insights will remind you to like take a break with the guided meditation. So as it will be a guided meditation, it will allow you to meditate with with a guidance. So you are not like, okay, what do I do in the meditation, right? So and it helps you calm your mind, uh, and also the music is so such that it helps you focus in the meditation, so you are not get distracted with things around you, and it keeps you stay grounded, relaxes your mind, which is very much required these days because of hectic lifestyles. For example, if you have an important meeting or important project to start on and you need that a few minutes of silence and few minutes of like um, focus, that's how meditation and mindfulness from the headspace would really, really help you. And you can also run it in background. So you're not, like if you're doing something but you want to run it in background to calm your mind, you can also do that. All right. So what's your commute? So it is very common these days that while you are working, you may working past your work hours, and then if that pattern becomes for a longer time, then you might feel overdrained due to work. So like Viva Insights, a virtual commute reminds you like to end your work day in a structured way, so that you are ready for your next work day, and you are not, for example, you when you start your work next day, you're very much structured to start your work next day and end your work now. So it gives you a reminder before end of your workday, like 30 minutes before your workday, or whatever configured time you have for the virtual commute. So it will ask you to wrap up and mindfully disconnect from your work. Uh, while you disconnect from work using virtual commute, it will uh, ask you to review and close out the current task, so that you will know, okay, this is what I have accomplished today. So you feel good about your commitments that you have fulfilled. Then, for example, if you want to add some new tasks for tomorrow, you don't want to forget those, you can add those, so that tomorrow you are ready to know that, okay, when you start your day, what tasks you need to work on. So that is one good thing. Then you get a preview of tomorrow on what things need to be done for tomorrow. And that really helps, because if you're seeing preview of tomorrow and if you need something to get done for tomorrow's day, then you can ask for that information right now, so that you have that information before you start tomorrow, right? So that's how it will structure your tomorrow's work right now. And also opportunity of reflection, as I mentioned, that okay, you are like reviewing and closing out of your task. So it reflects throughout your day that okay, I got 10 things done today. Feel good about your work, and then you reflect that okay, today you are helpful, or like today you are happy. And you can also do the mindful disconnect with the headspace meditation through virtual commute. So you end your day with a relaxed meditation session, and then you go through the completion, and then you. So this kind of a virtual commute to end your day and be ready for your next start of the day. This is one of the features I like about Viva Insights, because like it is so important to end your day on time, and also it is important to end your day in a structured way, so that you are ready for tomorrow and you are not thinking about work after going home. So that is what this will help with. All right, so those were the insights for each user, like personal insights for each user. Then it also has Viva Manager insights. So for example, manager will get insights about their team so that they can focus on improving their team productivity and ensure that team is performing well, the team is not overtrained, and all that kind of stuff. So as a manager or a team lead, you can see the insights suggested in the under the My Team tab of Viva Insights. And then you can learn about habit impacts of your team. So for example, as I mentioned about virtual commute. So you'll know that, okay, someone is working beyond their work hours. And if manager sees the history of that happening with specific users, then they can take an action that, okay, this person seems overdoing with their work and how to restructure their work so that they can complete on time. So it makes managers stay on top on what's happening with their team rather than they knowing it from the that specific users. And it also helps for manager to set up tasks for their team and then act on the task that you promised to get done or that team members ask you to complete. So for example, if you needed to get your task done for the team, you can also add that and your team could also see that as well. Then you can review important emails and documents from team members that you haven't read it yet. So it gives you the list of emails that you haven't read about your team from your team members. Then it also helps manager to schedule one-on-one time with their team members, because these days working virtually, it is very important to catch up with their team members on one-on-one calls. And also view and consider quiet hours impact and team meeting habits. So for example, the team is not doing multitasking during meeting, or if that any of that unhealthy habits are happening, the manager gets those insights so that their team can perform better. All right, so those were about manager Viva insights. Then Viva leader insights. So this is more of for top management to know what's happening within their organization, and due to which they can have effective managers in their team. They can have better productivity and well-being of overall employees within the organization, have operational effectiveness with whatever insights they get. And there are certain parameters based on which this insights are built, which is mentioned more in Microsoft documentation, which I won't be going through this today. But this is an overview of whatever leadership insights which leadership team gets for their team. So in the end, it is more about leadership knowing what is happening within their organization, rather than people coming to leadership team and talking about things not going well. They would know it from the Viva Insight. So they would know it beforehand so that they can take steps to improve it and to make it better for their employees. So our leadership team would stay on top on what's going on within the organization, or if there are any discrepancies within it, in terms of productivity of people and well-being of the people. So they can focus on better team productivity. All right, so that was about, we talked about Viva Topics, we talked about Viva Insights. Now we'll be talking about Viva Connections. So any questions so far? Would be happy to take up questions or in the end. So like if you have questions, you can put in the chat window. All right. So talking about Viva Connections. So Viva Connections, you might have already seen this because it's kind of a SharePoint home site integrated within Teams. So it is a gateway for modern employee experience and keeping everyone engaged and informed on what is happening within the organization. So it's kind of a branded experience. You can brand the Viva Connection application as per your company branding. and then it enables gives information to information workers, frontline workers, because this is also available on mobile apps. So the information is available on your fingertips. So it, as I mentioned, it includes both desktop and mobile experiences through Microsoft Teams. And the components within Viva Connections, the main components are dashboard. So dashboard is a curated experience for users. It gives them access to their most critical content and tools on whatever like they work day in and day out. And then there is a news feed. So it gives a feed of information based on the personal preferences and personal like AI would determine that, okay, this feed is relevant to this user, and it will be shown up in the personal feed, in the feed of that user. It is, the feed is like resources or links or news for the users. And then resources are navigational links, which are available through bar, which I'll show in the next screenshot. So the links which are used on like very frequent basis should be available at fingertips. That is why those are available really easily. All right, so Viva Connection doesn't replace SharePoint Intranet. SharePoint Intranet makes it as a part of Viva Connection. So you can make your SharePoint Intranet easily accessible from Teams. So for example, if you're using SharePoint Intranet and you want to access it, you go to a web browser and open your SharePoint Intranet. Rather, if you're already using Microsoft Teams, just go to Viva Connections icon, and then it will show you your SharePoint Intranet, both from phone and from Microsoft Desktop Teams application. So this is how Viva Connection looks like within the Teams, and this is nothing but a SharePoint home site, which is kind of built this way. And then here you can add a Viva Connections dashboard, which will show the relevant content to the users, and also this is kind of a feed for showing more personalized content to the users. And these are the quick accessible links, like my sites are the sites which users frequently works with, and these are some company-wide frequently used links which is available on fingertips, like something that someone needs access to on daily basis, and they should be able to reach to that information very easily. All right, so yeah, so that was about Viva Connections. Then Viva Learning. So Viva Learning makes sure that you learn while working. So now these days there are so many new technologies coming in, technology updates coming in. One needs to be on top of it, right? How do you make that happen? So that is how you take learning courses and you keep yourself updated with it. So there are some Viva Learning features which are available for everyone. There are some learning features which are available for managers. So features available for everyone is easily find learning opportunities provided by your organization. So your manager can assign you some learning courses. That's how your learning opportunities are available from your manager. Then you can also browse courses from Microsoft and third-party content vendors. So whatever third-party content vendors are integrated by your organization within Viva Learning, like Pluralsight, LinkedIn Learning, or Ascity. So whatever are integrated, you can search the courses or on whatever you want to learn about. Then you can also search for learning content that helps your career goals. And also you can organize custom selection of learning content within Teams channels and tabs. So everyone on that Microsoft Teams channel can access that curated selection of learning content. And if you feel that, okay, you need to learn those courses you come across, but you're not able to do it now, you can bookmark it to visit those learning courses later. And for manager, the Viva Learning provides features such as assigning the learning courses to your team. So your team is up to date with the necessary skills they need to perform their jobs. And then you can also track progress. So for example, manager has assigned courses to the team members, but they'll also get to know that, okay, someone has completed it, someone has started the learning course or not. So they can uh, keep track of what's going on with the learning initiatives that they have assigned to their team. All right, so this is how Viva Learning looks like. It uses third-party learning providers like Pluralsight and LinkedIn Learning and many others. All right, so that was about Viva Learning. And yeah, so we talked about Viva Topics, which acts as a knowledge base for your organization. Then we talked about Viva Insights, which helps you being productive at your work, not missing out on things that you need, staying true to your commitments. Then we talked about Viva Connections on for you to know what's going on within the organization and get information with your fingertips and get access to the information on your fingertips via Microsoft Teams app on desktop or mobile. And then we talked about Viva Learning, which is being on top of your learning requirements and keeping yourself up to date with your knowledge. So yeah, so that was about it. Any questions? I'm happy to take up now.